Hey, you guys! All set up? We're 19 out of 21. That sounds like a show starter for me. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ask and Alex. Yeah, before I get any further, I should probably tell you who I'm with. I'm joined with once again with my roommate Vaughn, who will be monitoring the chat and feeding me questions,
How's everybody doing?
and hopefully not his manly rod.
Not when the camera's on.
Gross. And my good friend Jen, who's very quiet and may not say anything. She's this big. Portable friends. So, how is everybody? Good to hear. Elomin Sha tells me that I have a bunch of strange questions coming my way, so I guess we can get started with that.
When will we see more information about the tower?
So, first question. Yes, this is in reference to my new forum, which I put up, which is half school project, half thing that works for people who are interested in what I'm working on for whatever reason. I will put information up once I get around to it. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Because, yeah, it's a project I've been working on for quite some time. I will be sharing information on it with everybody. Concept art, ideas. And it'll be lots of fun. Hopefully. So, yeah. I'm hoping it'll be impressive to you guys, and we'll go over all of that once I actually put it up. So, all right.
They want cacti. Alex, will we see more cacti soon?
Actually, there will be more cacti, I promise, because that as well is going to be part of a sort of school assignment. It's been a while since I did cacti. They'll be updated. It's going to be illustrated using vector art instead of raster art. Anyway, okay. So,
thoughts on Fallout 3 so far?
Fallout 3 is fail. Fallout 3 is fan-goddamn-tastic. Without revealing too much, I was a little disappointed with the ending, but it was not a deal-breaker because the rest of the game is astounding. It's really, really good. After playing Fallout 3, I could never again go back and play Stalker, I think, because it's like, I don't know if any of you have played Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl or Stalker Clear Sky, but Fallout 3 is like those games with all the stupid shit taken out of it, because, like, it's, how to sum up Fallout 3 succinctly? It's just great. It's a nice, like, open-ended game. You can go anywhere and, like, play it any way you want. In my game, I like shooting things, and I like sneaking and stuff, so I did a sort of a small arms build, and I got through the game pretty well then. I finished the game with, like, top-tier karma at 20th level, with the title Last Best Hope of Mankind. Because there's a karma system, for those of you who haven't played, but depending on your actions, your karma goes up or down. You can either be a sort of neutral person who walks the line, or you can be a really bad person who, like, enslaves people, kills grandmothers, and, you know, sets fire to orphanages. Or you can be a really good person who...
I mean...
you can set fire to anybody. Yeah, and you can be a really good person and, you know, punish the guilty and just... Well, see, it's funny because their sort of definition... Oh, dear.
Grandmothers aren't needed anyway. Not that bad to kill them.
Radioactive grandmothers. Yeah, I love the future 50s look. I like the exploration. The voice acting is great. Story's it's alright, but really the most fun is just in exploring the game and just, like, finding interesting things and just, like, collecting equipment and stomping all over the place and just having weird encounters and discovering bizarre things. Because it's an extremely pretty game, too. And, like, well, pretty for me, because, like, I get a massive hard-on for anything that's, like, broken or rusty. There's no hot robots, though. There's cool robots. Some of which I can't tell you about because they're spoilers. But yeah, there's some sweet robots. They're very fun.
Alex, Enclave bots are hot.
Uh, Actually, I do have to kind of agree with you there. I love the Enclave, the Sentry bots he's talking about, right? They have a wonderful design for them because they're like three-legged with like sort of ball wheels, and like their face looks sort of like it looks like a vintage car or something. Because everything, like I said, it's like 50s design lasted till 2077, and there's like atomic powered, Studebakers and stuff. Everything runs on like nuclear energy, so like when you shoot a car and it explodes, like in Grand Theft Auto, it's the same, except there's a fucking mushroom cloud. So yeah, you'll want to be careful with where you're putting your bullets.
What system are you playing Fallout on?
I'm playing it on my MacBook. This one right here. I'm using Boot Camp to run a gender-confused version of Windows.
Yeah,
I
he has
really
Windows
mean it.
XP with a Vista theme.
Yeah, because I downloaded it off the internet. It looks just like Vista, but it's XP. And it works fine, so I don't really feel like fixing it. And it runs the two things that I use Windows for perfectly. It runs 3D Studio Max, and it runs Steam. And I'm not expecting it to do a thing more than that. Because that's what I have my Leopard partition for.
Alex, any comments on the recent U.S. presidential election?
Fuck yeah!
And the passing of Proposal 8.
What's Proposal 8?
Proposal 8 is where the people of California voted to actually go back on the law passed to allow gay marriages. So all the gay marriages that did happen are now null and void in California.
That is some bullshit, man. The best wedding I ever went to was a gay wedding. It was awesome. I mean, because obviously, the stereotype is that they have a great design sense, style and everything like that. It was a really wonderful, thing to go to. It's too bad I missed the ceremony because, my girlfriend went and she said that, they wrote their own vows and it was very sweet. So it's like, it's a whole can of worms and we could, debate it till the end of time. But, I don't know. I have weird feelings about marriage. I'm not certain, because it's a legal / religious / romantic construct. The three of those things sort of fight one another. Because yeah, you've got the three elements in a marriage, which is probably why it's so hotly debated. Because there's the legal status for marriage, which gives you tax benefits and all that jazz. There's the religious element, which is sort of optional, but basically it got started, rooted in religion for a lot of people. And that's a hot spot for debate. And then there's the romantic element because, love is involved. It's like you put together, it's like the Fallout 3 nuke grenade. It's a tin can full of horrible volatile chemicals that explode when you throw it. Yeah, that's marriage. Dangerous chemicals prone to combustion.
Alex, can I name my adopted son after you? Adoptive son, but I think he means adopted.
I guess. It's a little odd. Pourquoi, I might ask? Why would you want to name your adopted son after me? And what is he going to feel like when he discovers that his namesake...
the internet.
Yeah, he's named after some chump who shows up on Sunday nights to, talk about random bullshit.
Oh, Alex, it's my middle name anyways.
Oh, well, okay. You can slide that one past. If he asks, it's your name. For you,
and it's Saturday,
it'll
not
be.
Sunday.
Well, there we go.
I'll count too.
Oh, man. We're going to wear that counter out before the year's out.
pointless.